This is Tofu Ninja
And this is BVH
from
OG13.com.
And today we thought we'd do a little something different. It's not going to be too popular with a lot of the ogres out there, but we're going to review and preview the Bachelor Season 19, which we're dubbing the FarmersOnly.com Bachelor.
That's right. You don't have to be lonely.
Shut up. All right. So we're going to go through all the Bachelorettes and tell you what we think, and then at the end we'll go ahead and give you our 7 and 7, which is the 7 that we each pick and the 7 that we don't think will be there at the end.
Yeah, most likely earliest eliminations will be those bottom 7. So we'll go ahead and get started.
All right.
Okay.
First Bachelorette we have is Alyssa, age 24. She's a flight attendant.
Yes, she is. And she's from the great state of New Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey Shore.
You know, after I ate this burger, I took a New Jersey. Oh, I'm sorry, New Jersey. I love you guys.
Sorry, John Bon Jovi.
Okay, Alyssa, she's kind of cute.
Yeah, we can only go off of the pictures on the actual page. That's part of the review today, is that we don't have any prior knowledge of any of these women.
We haven't seen any live, so we don't know what they actually sound like or act like.
Or their personality.
Exactly. And we're going to be honest. We're going to be a little chauvinistic, shallow. We're just going to judge solely off their looks, like we're some construction guys. So feminists, you probably want to turn this off.
Yeah, you're not going to be happy here with the rest of the video.
Yeah.
So,
we'll be a little bit more fair after each episode, but, you know, boobs.
Yeah, yeah. You know, 2 million years of evolution can't be wrong, so.
Yeah. Okay, Alyssa's getting a lot of airtime here. She's okay.
Yes, she is. As you can see here, she's a flight attendant by 4. Can't live without
slim.
faith. I wonder if that's religion or George Michael.
George Michael. Careless whispers.
Hey, where'd you get that picture?
Oh. Well, that's off of mine.
Oh, okay. That's off your screen. Never mind. Okay, so
the invisible screen.
You know, Alyssa looks okay. I would.
Next.
Okay, let's just go.
Next, we have Amanda, age 24, a ballet instructor or teacher.
Yeah, same age. Lake in the Hills. That's an actual city, huh?
Lake in the Hills.
Little
pirouette.
Ill. Get it?
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, so she has 2 tattoos.
Probably a butterfly.
I can't live without a good book, huh?
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Hey, love letter. She wants a love letter.
Mm.
I think our farmer, Mr. Soul, Chris Souls, can do that. Is it Souls or Soulless?
Let's just go with Souls.
We could be completely wrong here.
We could, but
and all those middle-aged women were going to bash us for being sexist and unable to pronounce the farmer's name. Farmer Souls. Shut up. I don't want that stuck in my head. Durr.
Okay, so back to Amanda. She's alright.
Yeah. She looks like she got the total package going. looks. I don't know. A little bit of a Joker face going on.
Yeah.
Why so serious? Have you ever danced with the devil on the pure moonlight?
No, I don't. Okay, I think that's our cue to move along to the next one. It's going to be Amber, and I guess I should have preloaded all these screens first without right-clicking on them.
Amber is a bartender from, and she's 29 years old, from Chicago, Illinois. Obama territory. Oh, now the liberals are going to come after us. Oops.
So I guess his biggest date fear would mean the unrequited love, right? Loving someone and them not feeling the same way.
Yeah.
That's unrequited love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big fear for a lot of people.
We won't get into the obvious here. But, you know, I like token books.
You're not talking about Tolkien books, right? We're not talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Tolkien, right?
Tolkien, because it sounds like token. Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Next one will be Ashley. Is that an L or I? It looks like an I.
Look an I. She's a nanny.
You know, the first expression I get is that she looks a lot like that character Shaw from that CBS show, Person of Interest. I know you haven't watched that one, but she reminds me of her a lot.
She's from New Jersey too.
Jeez. Oh.
A lot of
New Jersey represent. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks like.
I think
looks good.
She does, but you know what? It says can't live without foundation and mascara.
Oh.
I think you can see that, yeah.
But we're into K-pop, and they use a lot of foundation and mascara.
So, you know, we can definitely...
You know, she looks feisty. I think she looks feisty. She's going to be a little fun, I think.
You think so?
I think she's going to be one of those New Jersey Spitfires.
And look at this. She would probably loves to cook and eat, because she would be sad if she could never do it. Oh. That's a good thing. That's never bad. It's good.
Okay.
She decided to try out being a cougar.
Oh.
Wow.
At 26?
At the tender young age of 26, you're already a cougar? Jesus Christ. What's middle age?
Oh, you bless his name, John. BBH. Let's move on.
Yeah, who's this John you're talking about? Yeah, this is BBH. Jesus. So what do you call people?
Joe. John Viper.
Is that right?
All right, next we have the other Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley S., who's a 24-year-old hairstylist.
Oh, okay. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
I wonder if she has a Brooklyn accent, too. Italian accent?
It could.
I can't tell what her nationality is.
It looks like her hair is really fluffy.
It's okay.
Like Chris Jericho in the 90s.
Chris
I'm now
Jericho
calling her.
The 90s?
I'm now calling Ashley Lionheart from now on. Ashley the Lionheart. After Chris Jericho.
It is the highest honor to a relationship and 100% commitment.
100% equipment.
Commitment?
Equipment?
Yes. Equipment. Commitment.
Yes. Gotta have all the equipment.
Hey, look at this. One of her top 3 movies is 7 Pounds. That's a good movie. The one with Will Smith. You watched that one before?
No.
It's really good.
You forget that. There's Breakfast at Tiffany's. Don't you forget about... Let's forget about her.
All right.
Let's move on to the next one.
Okay, so next on the list is Becca.
Becca. Her brother is Corky.
Who?
Corky.
From that show?
Life Goes On, Becca, and Corky. Pop culture references here.
Yes. Actually, Becca, she's
She's pretty decent at the
She's pretty
age
good.
of
25.
26. I have 26 here.
Are you sure? I mean,
Oh
we're
wow,
looking right at the
she's
page.
already lying about her age.
Yeah, jeez, come on.
Oh, come on.
Well, you know, when people are considering themselves cougars at 26, you know, it's a hard life being
Maybe
older
between your
the
web
late
page
20s.
and this web page I'm using, she had a birthday. Maybe. You know, 26, I know one of our friends, Steve, will really like her. She's a chiropractic assistant.
Wow.
So, you know, she can really adjust you.
I don't know if she can.
Maybe she can crack your back.
Maybe she can set you up for the cracking.
You want her to crack you?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
You heard it here
like-
first. BVH wants Becca to crack him in the corky.
No, that
Lies. Look
I
at
don't think that's what I
all
said.
a Dumb and Dumber. Oh, 'cause she fears diarrhea.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah, when you like drink too much orange juice, country style.
Yeah, that's not a good thing
Okay.
for your intestines.
Let's move on from Becca.
We're gonna go to Bo.
Oh, Bo knows baseball. All right, Bo is 25 years old and a plus-size model, which
Oh.
means more curves for you guys out there. No, I do not watch America's Top Model, but plus sizes are curvier, not fat.
No.
Those are like extra large, super-sized guys, like Ian Jackanoff. He would know that.
You jack it off.
Yes, Ian Jackanoff.
Is he still on there?
Dark White says yes.
Okay.
So,
We'll go with the ruling from Darkwise.
she looks kind of curvy here.
Is there a town really called Carpinteria?
I guess.
I mean, are those where all
Carpentine
the
area.
Carpentine?
I have no idea where she's from. It sounds about like something on the coast. I could be completely wrong. Probably am.
You're talking
Wouldn't be
to
the first
people who
time.
aren't very worldly here. You know, every new city we see, you know, it's
It's
a
either
surprise.
by
It's an
LA,
adventure.
the beach, or Disneyland, or San Francisco.
Well, you know what? Look at this. It's nice to know she'll probably have some good childbearing hips.
Hmm.
So that's always a good thing.
Yes.
And you know, the Bachelor being a farmer, I'm sure he'd want to grow a pretty big family.
Probably.
I mean, that's my take on it. Could be wrong. Who knows?
He thinks my tractor's sexy.
All right. So after Bo, we have Britt.
Britt. Britt is 27 and a waitress.
From Hollywood.
Hmm.
Okay. You know what she reminds me of? That girl from Big Bang Theory.
Really? Oh, Penny?
Penny, because she's the waitress.
You know who I'm looking at this, and she reminds me of that Tiffany Amber Thiessen vibe I'm getting.
I think it's the face. You know, she's got
Yeah.
a really round face, and Tiffany Amber Thiessen have the same.
And then on mine, I can really see like her eye color. Saved by the Bell.
I wish there had more pictures here where you can like scroll through them more. You know.
Yeah, you would. Add it to the highlight reel.
That's right.
Cute. Kind of a toothpick for me. Oops, feminists are coming after Tofu's head.
Well, yeah, that's.
That's kind of those are beyond skinny jeans, which could be good or bad. You know, as long as she's healthy, it's okay.
And if you're wondering where we're referencing this picture, we've got a second computer here that actually has a full-on of not a full-on, but more
Hard on. That's a
I didn't say anything about hard, okay?
PVH has a hard on.
Jesus, man. Anyway, we're looking at another picture, and
Okay.
it shows more of the body, so
It
that's
does.
where we're getting that from, not from this actual one.
But again, all you ladies out there and guys, it doesn't matter if you are like orca fat or a toothpick. Just be healthy, and if you're happy, it's fine. Seriously.
Orca fat?
Orca fat.
Wow.
That's from Name the movie.
Oh, is that one with Jack Black?
Usual Suspects.
Orca fat. Oh,
Orca fat.
Orca fat.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on, probably our favorite here. Van Hammer will approve. This is Brittany, 26. WWE Diva in training.
Yes, it is.
And she has the diva looks. Woo!
Yeah, those are, she's got some nice twins up there. It's,
In wrestling terms, those are puppies.
look at this. Gas or violet diarrhea.
Did she have some burger or two? Don't say the name of the burger place because it could sue us.
Yeah, well, we won't talk about that place.
Yeah,
Probably not
but
ever again.
she probably drank a lot of orange juice. Country style, because it's Chris Solis's Souls.
Okay. For her, hopefully she won't want to visit any third world countries. There's especially, the sanitation is not so great in other countries. There's probably a lot more.
Are you
gas
still on
and
the
diarrhea.
diarrhea?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Enough
Okay,
about
moving
the
on.
Hershey squirts. She's a very cute one, as expecting any WWE diva.
Yeah,
Which
probably
means she's
very fit too.
Which means she's probably a horrible wrestler because they go all for looks in WWE. And the ones that are good, like Gail Kim and Mickey James, they all get forced over to TNA, who doesn't know what to do with them anyway. But at least they let them wrestle. Okay, rant over.
Yeah, she looks good, but I think based on her WWE background, I don't know if she'll last very long.
Yeah.
That's a hard career
Yeah,
to be
most
in.
wrestlers marry other wrestlers. Undertaker, Michelle McCool, the Yes Guy, Daniel Bryan, and Brie Bella, John Cena and Nikki Bella, AJ and CM. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Next
Moving
is
on.
Carly?
Carly. Carly. Age 29. Cruise ship singer.
Wow.
Wasn't there a cruise ship singer on last season?
Was there?
Yeah, I think she tried to sing to him and he kicked her off.
I can't really remember.
She'll be lively, to say the least. I think she's going to get really self-conscious when he doesn't talk to her right away and get these puppy eyes during the rose ceremony. I really think she'll get nervous and I was so in love with him. He's my prince. When am I going to get my happy ending? I'm 29. I'm 3 years past from being a cougar.
Just about to say that.
Oh.
Oh, well, so what do you call the 40-year-old cougars?
40-year-old cougars.
Saber-toothed tigers?
It's like the movie. 40-year-old virgin, 40-year-old cougars.
Okay, she's okay. Two souls growing independently and intertwined at the same time.
Pirates.
Wow.
She likes
That's pretty good.
pirates.
Really?
Go Pittsburgh.
That's right. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, let's go move on to the
Captain
next one.
Jack Sparrow. Next is
Jade.
Jade.
And who's her tag team partner?
Lotus.
Lotus, that's right.
Back from the world.
Of
Women of
wrestling.
Wrestling days.
Da, 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 ding dong.
Drop toe hold, Lee Bryant.
That's right. It's a stunner.
Alright, Jade, 28, cosmetic developer.
Huh, interesting.
And she wants to be an elephant.
What? For
If
what?
she could be any animal, she'd be an elephant.
Well,
Because they're associated with wisdom and altruism.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
Well, you know what? She
Got
probably
a good
get
figure.
killed for her tusk.
Yeah, she's got a good figure.
She does.
Got a good face going on.
Yeah, she's cute.
She
I
might
like
be,
her.
you know, a Lex Luthor. Luger. Lex
Lex
Luger.
what?
The
Lex
total
what?
package. I'm- you can't see it, but BVH is like slapping his forearm right now and flexing like the narcissist Lex Luger. Not
Thinking
the
of the
R.
wrong Lex.
Probably. Lexi.
Lexi. Uh,
Okay, next.
just
She's
gonna
probably
move
one
on,
of the
huh?
better ones, and she's not getting much time here. But yeah, she's good looking. She's cute.
Yeah, I think she'll do all right. Next one's Jillian.
Jillian.
She looks pretty cute to me.
Age 28 and a news producer.
Age 25, dude.
I have 28.
Dude, let's just go off what we're recording on the screen here. Just look
Okay.
up here for it, man.
Wow.
That's a big disparity in the age. Unless
Hey.
we're totally lying here.
Oh, probably.
You know,
She said something about Mike Tyson biting her ears. Do you have that? Yeah, she has that right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can just say Julian. I have to go, Julian, my French accent. Julian. Julian.
Biggest date, you're a guy with bad intentions.
Isn't it like every guy?
You know, the
So she
road
fears Bill Cosby
the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
and pudding pops.
So maybe the road to heaven is paved with bad intentions?
And pudding
Bad
pops.
pudding pots? And jello?
Okay,
Maybe.
she looks good. BVH.
Okay, next one, we're gonna move on to Jordan.
Wow. Did they airbrush her funny here? Wow.
I don't
Oh,
think so.
Jordan!
From the great state of Colorado.
And
I feel like
from the 80s!
What are you talking about?
She looks like the 80s.
Maybe that hairstyle?
Oh, it's the style, the fashion. She's bringing the 80s back.
That's
She looks like
right.
she's on Dallas.
Da, da, da,
Da,
da,
da,
da,
da, da,
da,
da,
da,
da. I dream a genie. Blink, blink. Da, 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 da. Oh, and she's a student
Oh, wow.
from Colorado.
Age 24, what is that? Should be what?
That's Jeff
masters?
Gordon, Kobe Bryant,
No, I'm talking about, like, should be like a master's in school, right?
Jeff Gordon, Kobe Bryant,
Okay.
and I think it's Marshawn Lynch.
You know what she is? She's Year of the Horse.
Ooh.
Because she's 12 off from our age. So she is Year of the Horse.
Oh.
Yeah. Not the other word, but an actual the
Wait,
animal. The
are you
horse.
saying horse or whore?
Horse? The animal.
Here comes the feminist again. Provost approves. Good day, mate. Crikey.
What's all this then?
Okay, let's move on. She looks like a shrimp on a Barbie because of all that pink.
Next one is
Julia.
Julia.
Julia. She's in. What
What?
the heck is that? Aesthetics?
Esthetician. Man, we're pretty bad at sounding out words here on this show.
It's okay.
I think she's the oldest one so far at age 30, right?
Yeah, she is. You know, she looks like the girl from Storage Wars, Brandy. And it's not because I just watched like 5 hours of Storage Wars.
Or anything like that. No, of course not. Long periods of silence, huh?
Yeah, she's okay. Next. Tofu's bored with this one.
Jeez, is it because of her occupation?
If you can't
Okay.
pronounce it, not worth it. Oh,
Next
here's
one's Caitlin.
Caitlin. I love that name. Caitlin.
Yeah, and the numerous ways you could spell that name too. There's so many.
29. Jesus. 29.
All over the place
Ooh.
today.
5 tats.
Wow. And as you can see, there's none on the arms. Wow, well, where
Wow.
could they be?
Okay, my guess would be lower back,
The
upper
tramp stamp.
back, and the groin in the front. And maybe she has her
She
name.
definitely has one on her ankle somewhere.
Oh, yeah, good call, ankle. And the last one is probably her dad's name in Old English on her stomach.
Wow, that's pretty bad. Did you
Okay.
just, like, return from the state
Let's
penitentiary or
move
something?
on. Goodbye, Caitlin.
Kara.
Kara. Oh, what's that? That's a fashion mess.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I can't even describe that.
And
High school soccer coach. You know, I'm gonna have to give her a red card here. Red card. Oh, Mountain Dew. Still a red card. Red card.
If I never had to go to grad school, I would be very happy. What?
What? Red card. Let's move on from this one. It is bad. Red card.
But she likes Mountain Dew. You like Mountain Dew, don't you?
Red card.
Okay. Kelsey.
Woo!
The next one is Kelsey.
I think next
Hailing
to
from the
Amber.
fine state of Texas. Tejas.
Next to Amber, she has the shortest hair. And she's a guidance counselor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's teacher.
She, yeah, she looks
Steady
like
work. Teachers
biggest
and
thing.
farmers.
Another fear of diarrhea? Jesus, what the hell?
What's up with these girls?
It's not like they're in some third world nation where everyone's got diarrhea all the time.
Dysentery.
Dysentery, malaria.
Yeah, she's cute. Looks like I'm honestly thinking that this Chris Soles guy, Souls, likes skinny girls.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think it's just him. I
So
think
you know
the
probably
majority of girls on Bachelor are
the
skinny.
plus size models going, but we'll get to that later.
I don't know, man. Those childbearing hips, she might really like that.
Yeah.
You never know.
He looks
you know.
pretty buff too.
He-
He's no Chris Harrison, but come on.
Chris Soules, he could be shooting for a baker's dozen for a number of kids.
Oh, wow.
Sweet number 13. Okay, so we're moving on.
To
Oh,
Kimberly.
BB, before we move on to Kimberly, let me just say that first time I saw Kelsey, she reminds me of Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne. Can you see that? Like Roseanne's sister on the show, Laurie
Don't
Metcalf.
ruin this. Kimberly.
Bye.
I do now. Thanks, BVH.
You're welcome, Tofu.
Stop mocking my pain.
Oh, those are
Kimberly.
very pert. Very nice.
This little there. She graduated from college with honors as a yoga instructor. Boom.
From the
Encouragement.
from the
This is me spreading my karma all over your back.
is that right?
Downward dog.
She's pretty limber too, being a yoga instructor.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
That's a pose.
Oh, I don't know that pose. I'll have to look that up afterwards.
Okay.
Stir yourself up, bro, man.
Yeah. Limber.
Shawshank, Another Earth, and Stepmom. Do you know these two, Tofu? Another
No.
Earth or Stepmom?
Oh,
Is this the one with Christina Applegate?
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
You probably are. Moving on. Mackenzie.
Hold on. Gotta get the page to load.
Are you gonna say something about her forehead? You always do.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of curly hair. You know, so.
It works for her.
Well, she's the youngest one so far, 21.
Woo. Dental assistant. Dental assistant.
Dental ass?
Assistant.
Dental ass?
Assistant.
Okay.
She's tiny. A lot of these girls are like 5'4", 5'5".
There are a couple that were smaller than this.
I think we have to check out Chris Soules. Who cares about Chris Soules? It's all about the girls here. And she looks like athletic. She looks pretty good here.
Yeah.
She looks like she can, tow and farm.
You could be
Diarrhea again.
No.
Mila Kunis.
Because she is perfect.
Almost. I think.
You know what? She plays WoW, and she still does, I think. So that's pretty good.
Mila Kunis is very good. The only thing I don't like about here is Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Once you've been Kutchered, ugh. It's like being Dennis Rodman.
Once you've been Kutchered, you've been butchered.
Yes.
You look at this, top 3 all-time movies, Mean Girls, that's moved her up in the rankings just right there. That movie, it's a great movie.
Okay, moving on.
Let's see.
We got Megan.
Oh, we're moving on already? Jeez, come on.
Megan, the makeup artist.
You gotta be careful. This might be
Nashville,
Tennessee.
Woo! Deer in headlights.
I don't know about this. Can't live without my phone.
Headlights.
No, not really.
She better not be taking selfies. Hey, scroll down a little bit. Stop. Perfect! 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 Okay, feminists, get mad. My grandpa had a saying, I've seen better heads on cabbages.
Is that really what your grandpa said?
Yes.
God bless him.
He would say that during the Miss America pageants. And as she's a makeup artist, she could have done better. Kill me, feminists. Find me.
I hate it when my date texts while talking to me.
But she can't live without her phone.
This is danger. I'm gonna have to red card this one. This one is.
Okay, let's move on.
This one's
next.
Questionable. Michelle, my bell.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Michelle, 25. Wedding cake design decorator.
Hey, Utah, isn't that where the Mormons are from?
Provost, Utah.
No, Provo. They missed the ST at the end for state, right? The state of Utah.
That's okay. Not bad.
Yeah, she's good. She's cute.
Okay, next.
Jesus Christ. We're not even reviewing too many. Okay, next one's Nicole here.
Nickel.
And Dime.
She's almost a ginger.
You know what? I was about to say
fake.
That's saving grace to have that red hair, but I don't think it's real.
I think some Photoshop is going on right there.
You know what? Maybe she might be real because are most redheads Irish?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
real estate
green.
agent. Oh, she's rolling in bank. And she likes wolves because they are magical and badass creatures.
Yeah, that's true.
She's close.
So she's that team? She's not...
Team
Jacob? Isn't he a wolf?
Bad BVH! Referencing Twilight. Bad. She has a nice figure here. This dress she's wearing is amazing.
Is it?
You can look at the full screen one on my laptop.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. It hugs it pretty well. She could be the sleeper this season because she looks pretty good, but she could be feisty. If the carpet matches the drapes, she'll be feisty.
If the carpets matches the drapes, yes, that is true. She will be.
And it looks like she has some freckles. She looks like she has some freckles, so she's probably a real redhead.
Yeah, I bet.
And she has those green eyes going. That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Sleeper. There you hear it first. Nicole is Tofu Ninja's sleeper candidate.
Sleeper.
Bad BBH. Referencing Twilight, you butthole.
Hey, we're just speaking our minds here, right? Isn't that what the show's about?
Except for Twilight, that's banned. You're gonna get red carded.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to finish this myself.
Moving on to Nikki, 26.
Nikki!
Ooh, former NFL cheerleader.
I believe it was for the New York Jets.
Really?
I wonder if Brett Favre showed her his penis. Because Brett Favre, he was over there for a while.
Because you never ever know. You could lunch with 3 people.
Was she been farved?
Favre.
Farvrud.
Like that show? What was Super Troopers?
Super Troopers.
Remember?
That's Favre. Something about Mary. Oops, spoiler. Spoiler.
She reminds me of like one of the Bella twins.
She kind of does, with more meat on her. She's a more full-figured Bella twin.
Or a triplet. Triplet. Okay.
New York Jets flight crew. Woo!
We're moving on to Regan.
Regan. Is it a Ronald Regan?
They'll need a tissue specialist.
Oh.
So
she sells skins off a cadaver.
Doesn't have to be skins. It could be organs. Maybe.
You have donate. What did you have?
Donated tissue specialist.
I have cadaver tissue saleswoman. Oh, she's the Undertaker.
Wow.
And she picks your skin off.
Jesus.
Okay, next. That's just nasty. She's going home first, probably.
Hold on. I just wanted to bring up that she's from Manhattan Beach, and you know what? I love that Manhattan Beach is home to one of the many Fry's electronic stores in Southern California. So that's how I want to make
yeah, she looks good in her dress, but I already moved around.
Okay, we're
creepy.
Next going to Samantha.
Apocalyptic Customs will probably like her because she sells dead skin tissues.
That was the previous girl, right? We're back on Samantha.
Oh, we're on Samantha now.
Yeah. 27 fashion designer from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, California of Anaheim. She has a teacup Maltese.
That's bad news. Red card.
Man.
Red card.
It can be.
Teacup Maltese gonna get torn up on the farms. You kidding me? Once it gets lost outside, what are the feral cats are gonna take it out?
She has nice eyes.
Yeah,
her eyes are nice and bluish, it looks like.
She looks of mixed heritage to me.
Hoppa!
No, not the Hoppa. I don't think she's half Asian.
Half Asian.
She might be half something else.
DataHoppa.com.
Hey, don't make me have to go and register that .com now. Everyone's gonna be wanting it now.
DataHoppa.com.
DataHoppa.com.
My Goga.
That's right. We'll have to somehow integrate the technology into that because it sounds like. Yes.
Why Goga?
Are you saying that to the mirror?
Why Goga?
All right, I think we should.
What the hell? You went back to Amber?
Okay.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I'll give you a little.
Kendra!
A little discoordinated.
It's okay. It's Tandra.
Executive assistant. Another one from Utah. Sandy, Utah. Ooh, 5'11". This is the tallest one so far.
She's tall.
She's tall.
I like that.
That's really tall.
She fills that dress in pretty good. A little bit of a platinum blonde going here. Not a, well, at least on my screen. Your screen, she looks like a blonde.
Yeah.
And before you feminists really rip our head off, remember, 2% of all bachelors get married. And then you had that one jerk off who picked the winner and then dumped her for the loser.
not the loser, the second place. And you know what?
Loser.
He's happily married to her now. And
Yeah,
then, you know,
it worked out for
it
him,
worked out.
but not in the right way.
Well, I mean, he wasn't very
It's kind of
wise
sneaky.
in the way that he picked afterwards.
Yeah, he
Shouldn't
was.
have gone that way, but
Yeah. Cheater.
okay. I think she has a good chance. It depends on really how tall Chris
He is. Yeah. I think she knows what she'll want. Hate to say this at that 30-year-old mark. She might be a little desperate. Well, then again, if you weren't desperate, you wouldn't be on The Bachelor.
You know, it could be like a career move too to be on The Bachelor.
By the way, we need a Black Bachelor. Black Bachelor. Woo! Okay.
And next we got Tara.
Tara.
Not Tiara, but Tara.
Lipinski.
26.
Sport fishing enthusiast.
That doesn't sound like a job.
No,
Is
it
that a real
doesn't.
job? Sport fishing enthusiast?
Hey, 5'10".
She's pretty
Ew,
tall.
and she's a twin!
No way. Where does it say that?
Fun facts, fun facts, fun facts. Twin.
I don't see it, man.
She's a twin.
She's a twin. Okay.
Identical twin.
Wow. They should totally bring her sister on. Try to like confuse the Bachelor.
They probably already have her on. You know those TV laws. Okay.
Chocolate nail file whiskey. Beeve? What? Oh, my stuffed animal beaver. Okay. What? The show must go on. So, I guess, yeah, that really shocked me when I read that word beeve. That's, yeah, so we're going to move along. I don't know. I think The Bachelor could definitely do a lot of different things with an identical twin on the show. That could be very interesting if they opened it up to some kind of competition using that. I'd love to see how that goes down. Okay, opens. Okay, she looks pretty good. I don't know, sports fishing enthusiast. I don't really know if that's a actual occupation. Maybe she is.
She likes
heir
carp.
to a millionaire or something. Who knows?
She likes carp.
Maybe this is.
And trout.
Where does it say that?
And salmon.
Let me tell you, no fisherman really likes carp. They're a very invasive species. Like, and
That's why she likes it. Invasive.
Okay, let's move along to Tracy. She's 29, hails from the great state of Florida, Wellington, Florida.
And she is a 4th grade
Wow.
teacher.
Look at those eyes. She's
Nice eyes, nice smile,
very nice.
little muscular.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's good for a farm.
5'4", 1 tattoo.
Probably where the kids can't see it. Hot for teacher.
You know, it just went through my mind that she could probably be one of those teachers these days that are having relationships with their young students.
That's wrong, man. Don't go there.
I'm just saying. I mean,
No,
look at her. What
you know-
kids could
Hey,
possess?
4th grade, dude. That's
Fourth-
sick.
4th grade boys,
That's sick.
they're on the living edge of.
Oh,
you
come
know,
on.
all right.
You're smearing Tracy.
Okay.
That's kind of wrong. And let's say she made a choice. She could have gone the BVH route and had relations with 4th grade boys, or she could have done a Bachelor. She's picked wisely, I think.
Maybe.
Unless she's sent home first. He was my King Farmer. He was my old MacDonald.
Next up is whoop whoop, pull over that ass too fat.
Did you say Palomi ass?
Pull over, that ass is too fat.
Whoop whoop.
That song is sung by Trina, not this Trina, but another Trina.
Whoop whoop.
That's right. 33, okay. I think she might be the oldest one so far.
And before BVH goes there, she has not had relations with her special ed students. Bad BVH.
I didn't say anything about that.
Before you go there.
Come on now. Corky would have enjoyed it.
Corky? Becca is going to be mad.
San Clemente, that's Orange County, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the San Clemente.
I think it's off the 405.
Yeah, south of Irvine for sure.
Yes.
5-5.
Between that and San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay.
By the way, the Chargers suck.
Why?
Sorry, Jim. I had to do that.
Both grades. Wow, 4.0 GPA. She's very smart.
Graduate school.
Very smart. Graduate school too. Thumbs up.
I don't know. How smart's the farmer guy? Is he your typical like, you're going to carve me some corn?
Come on, man. Chris is a cool guy, man. He's very sincere from last season.
He was from last season?
Yeah, he was like top 5. He got eliminated. That's how he's been picked now. It's nepotism now. It's from show to show. The Bachelor to the Bachelorette to the Bachelor.
You watched the Sausage Fest.
Hey, come on now. Let's not judge. Let's be judged as well.
Sausage Fest.
Okay, the last one's gonna be Whitney.
Whitney,
29, a fertility nurse. Very interesting.
No, come on, make a joke about this, BVH. Is this like the nurses in the pornos?
No,
so like when you have to like give a semen sample, you watch videos of her?
Or maybe she gives you tips on how to get
Rub your tip. do.
I do that on video. Jesus, man.
What?
My planner?
You brought up Twilight. This is my revenge.
There's nothing wrong with Twilight.
If there's something wrong with Twilight, leave it in the comments, please. Lots of it, and address it to BVH.
And if you love Twilight, leave that in the comments too. I'm sure there's not all haters out there.
The people who will be watching this videos will be Twilight haters. If you're a feminist, you probably like Twilight.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, Nancy Pelosi.
Okay, that concludes all the girls.
She wants a man to be pursued over a man who pursues her. Uh-oh.
The man who wants to be pursued.
By her.
Well, then you know what?
Crawling
that's not bad.
My feet. No, something. Lincoln Park. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Now I'm getting a picture of her crawling after pursuing her prey.
You know what? She knows what she wants, and she goes and gets it. That's nothing.
That's sexy, man.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
You know, if she wants my bakery, she's gonna come and hunt my bakery.
That's right.
If she wants,
Baker's dozen, y'all.
She's the type that's gonna go up to BVH and ask for the 7 pumps.
She's got to ask first.
Yes. Does she have to say please, or does she go, give me the 7 pumps? BVH, I want the 7 pumps. And if you want to know what the 7 pumps are, leave that in the comments.
Okay, so at this point, this long-winded video, next part we're going to do is we're going to each, me and Topher, we're going to each name the top 7 girls that we think will make it, and also maybe some a projection on what place they might get. If there's a chance to get to the end, or will they be eliminated a little earlier?
Okay.
So
Well,
why don't we start with
let me
yours,
look at.
Tofu?
Okay. Let me get this listing first. This is official Tofu Ninja exclusive. These are 7 girls who are going to get cut.
Oh, we're going to do the
Completely.
cut ones first?
Do you even have them?
I only have 2.
Okay.
We'll go with your 7.
If I hit one of these, BVH will chime in if it's one of his 2.
Or
Okay.
I can play off the cuff.
Okay.
We'll improvise.
The first one I have, first one out.
Are you going to go in alphabetical order? That'll make it easier. Let's go in alphabetical order.
Well, kind of. We'll just get there. Okay, first, Amber. Amber's
Yeah.
going to be out first. I don't think she'll make the second round. If she gets lucky, because maybe Chris doesn't want to be called a racist, and have Al Sharpton come after him. But I don't think she's really getting far.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Tofu here. As you can see, out of all the women, she is the only one of any not minority background, because there are other ones of
Careful.
minority.
Careful.
But
She is an American of African descent. And not that there's anything bad with that, just they haven't fared well when you have a white bachelor.
yeah.
That's why I want a black bachelor. I want to see how America's ready for it. If we can have Barack Obama as our president and Al Sharpton harassing us all the time, we're ready for a black bachelor.
Or an Asian bachelor.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad. I'd watch
A
that.
bachelor that's a minority.
A minority bachelor.
Yes. An American of minority descent.
Okay, let's move on. So you got
Okay.
Amber. I agree with you on that
Next would be Bo.
one. Bo, the plus size model, right?
Yes, I know you like her childbearing hips. And again, we haven't seen how they actually are in real life. Just by this picture, Bo knows going home.
You know what? I really think with the personality of Chris, I think if they really hit it off, they've got some chemistry. I think she could make it, but she's definitely not one of my favorites.
OG13.
But I'm not Chris. What?
Okay.
Okay, next.
I'm not really going alphabetical order, but Carly.
Carly, yeah. Carly, I don't know.
Unless she steals the show, and she could because she's a cruise ship performer.
Oh, she's a singer.
Yeah, she could still totally steal the show. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if she was stuck on any of those cruise ships that had to be towed into harbor, if she was trying to keep the masses from going crazy by singing. Maybe not. Okay, next. Who's next?
I'll skip her. Ashley S.
Damn it, we're going back to...
It's right there. She's in red.
Okay.
And, I don't know, I just picked her there.
There's no particular reason, maybe a little too plain for you?
By plain, you mean flat?
Salt Flats of New Mexico? Okay.
Do you have it first? BVH said she's flat.
I did not. I've merely referenced the...
A-cups can be cute.
No, I said the Salt Flats of New Mexico.
Who am I quoting with that?
Pretty
Oh
sure
God, that was
that's a real
Imperial Ozma. Okay.
So what did she change her name to?
Hmm?
Imperial Ozma, didn't she change her name to something? Who cares? Let's move on.
Oh, that's right. She asked you out. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
BVH. Julia.
Julia?
Julia.
So why'd you pick Julia? Not because of the way she spells her name, right?
No, it's just I don't know. For me, again, we're going on all by looks.
She's not all that?
doesn't do it for tofu. She might do it for farmersonly.com guy, but not for me.
Chris Soules.
And
Yeah.
Jordan.
You don't like Jordan either?
Sometimes these farmers are kind of behind at the times. And so maybe he likes the 80s. But I'm thinking no. She reminds me of something out of Anchorman 2, and that was god awful.
You know what? I'm gonna say, you know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Not a complete agreement there, but it's all right. Okay, who's next?
And finally, Brittany, or Brittany. And
Oh,
I only say this, I mean, she's awesome, she's sexy, but wrestler's life is hard. He's a farmer. Maybe he likes wrestling, but I don't know. Most of the time, the relationships with wrestlers, either she'll have to give up wrestling, or maybe he'll be the corn farmer, the cornholer. Um, Maybe he joins WWE and leaves the farm. I don't know.
No, I highly doubt that.
Yeah,
He's got a very close-knit
different
family.
lifestyles.
And farmers' work is not easy. It's really actually hard. Lots
It's
of
very
work,
hard.
lots of hours, and
Really hard.
just both of them having
Rock hard.
Hey, try to be a little serious here, okay?
Well, it is.
I mean,
They work very hard,
Long
and then
hours.
a wrestler does too. A wrestler's going to be on the road like 5 days a week or more, and maybe not be home for maybe more than 2-3 days in a month.
Okay.
That's going to be tough. But if he does pick her, they can survive that month off of the show because she would be wrestling, he'd be farming. Yeah, they're going to miss each other, but it could help them. Because that month after he picks is like hard and hellish. That's why this show doesn't work.
You know what else? Like being a WWE trainee. It's hard for me to believe that she has the sincere intentions coming on the show. I think she's just looking for exposure.
Maybe.
So that once she debuts, people will know who she
Untold
is.
Diva?
Well, whatever. It sounds like the track that someone would go to gets to success. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I see.
Okay.
She's pretty cute. The only person I had on my list, I didn't pick the 7, but
Besides Amber.
and Brittany is Kelsey. And
Kelsey.
And the only reason why I picked her is because she really reminds me of Laurie Metcalf. So she could be great. Who knows? But since we're only looking at pictures, and these aren't the greatest pictures either. I mean, whoever at ABC decided to go out and take these pictures and put them on the website for all these seasons, I think they could be doing a lot better.
And I think you photoshopped them a little too much. You airbrushed pretty bad. Shame on you. And I don't know. It just looks like you photoshopped them, like took out chunks of their waist and stuff. Doesn't always look natural.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
All right, let's go for the top 7. Do you just want one of us to go at a time?
Yeah, you know what? You go first, and then if I have a matching one to you, I'll go ahead and chime in that I do.
Well, this is awkward because my top pick, Kelsey.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Top kick out, and why would you be top
Well, this is
kick
before you told me she looked like Roseanne's sister.
Well, now you see it, don't you? Kinda?
I tried to erase that show out of my memory. But I look at her, I see just in pictures, and I get a lot of guessing from me, but I see kind of a nice, wholesome girl. And I see this is the kind of a girl you want to bring back to mom. And she can go into farm, guidance counselor. She can go over there and work at a school. And so
You know, and you know what else? I really like this "Can't Live Without Hope," love, optimism, creativity. I think she'll
Chapstick.
be a very positive person. You know,
Well,
positive life outlook. That's very
yeah,
important to
and
have.
hopefully there's a big enough septic tank for her on the farm to
Oh, for the
for the
diarrhea.
diarrhea. All these girls are afraid
The
of diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Come
Cha
on now,
cha
girls.
cha.
It's just
Diarrhea.
part of
Cha
life.
cha cha.
part of life.
So that's kind of awkward. You said you hate Kelsey, and I'm picking her to go all the way.
I didn't say I hated her. I'm just saying she looks like Lori Metcalf.
Well, she's on my #1 spot.
Okay. Well, she's not on my list of the top 7. Who's next for you?
Brittany.
Really?
She made both lists because
How can someone make both lists? She's on your top and your bottom. Like how does that work?
I wouldn't mind her winning. She's very cute, and I think she has all the potential to win.
Right.
But it's that wrestler's life that could knock her out at the same time. It's a hard. I've read enough of these books that the wrestlers put out with ghostwriters and Nick Foley and Adam Copeland, who wrote their own.
Who's Adam Copeland?
Edge. You think you know me? You think you know me?
Okay.
It's just a hard road, and it's tough. She'll probably end up, if she picks him and they get married, she could end up like having sex with John Morrison because he could grate cheese on his abs. But it's just a tough. She's with them more than she'll be with her husband.
Yeah, that's really tough, actually.
It is.
It's kind of like
unless she goes on Total Divas, and then everything she does is on the air, and that can hold her accountable. But still, all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, it's
tough.
almost like a long-distance relationship, to be honest.
Worse.
Yeah, you just never get to see the other person.
And again,
really
I
tough.
do not speak from experience. I'm not a wrestler.
Of course. Okay.
Next on my list?
Yes, next on your list.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, okay.
Mrs. Curly Hair.
Oh, okay.
You know,
and what do you see there?
She reminds me of Nicole Kidman in Far and Away.
Does she?
Just like
She looks like not a redhead.
She looks delicate.
That would be this Nicole down here, who's a redhead. Yeah. Get it? All right.
Yeah. Well, remember that Nicole is my sleeper pick.
Okay.
Mackenzie, she just looks like she's hardy. Not Jeff Hardy, just Hardy. She looks like she can survive on a farm. She's not afraid of hard work. This is just from the picture.
Okay.
Again, I have a very vivid imagination.
Okay.
So far, are we disagreeing here?
Well, I don't think we've had any matches yet.
Okay.
So
number 4, Jade.
Jade. If I could spell. Yeah, you know what? I have Jade on my list too.
What number?
You know, I didn't really rank them at all, but she came in on the bottom.
Yeah, she's at number 4. She's just really cute. That's about it.
Yeah, I think this photo might not do her justice.
I really don't think.
Excited to watch the first episode tomorrow to see if she's a lot more photogenic in that.
Watch her just be like a catty biatch.
Yeah, that
or
one.
Beoth.
Beoth. Inside joke, y'all.
Beoth.
Okay, so we both agree on Jade. Who you got next?
Whitney.
Whitney, you know what? I chose Whitney too.
Of all the blondes, Whitney looks really good. And
is she the one who's really tall?
I think she's 5'10".
5'11", I think.
I think Trina is 5'11".
Oh, we're gonna settle this. Okay, I'm gonna look at her bio page. And we're both wrong.
5'7".
She's a fertility nurse. That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right with the videos. Okay.
Yeah.
That are not real. Tofu made those up.
Yes.
Okay, so that's Tracy.
Yeah, I agree with you too. I think she is one of the.
Whitney.
blondes.
Sorry, Whitney.
Yeah, we're talking about Whitney.
Okay, next would be Tracy.
Tracy, huh? Okay. Well, we'll scroll up to her. And she's like actually my number one pick too. I really like her eyes,
Yeah, she has nice eyes.
and she's
And
really
that
pretty.
red thing just fits her nicely.
Oh,
Oh,
that.
and you ripped on her about being... That's the 4th grade teacher that you ripped on.
Did I?
Dude.
I just said that she reminded me of that. Teachers like
Dude.
it's like the catch-22, right?
Dude.
What the hell? Is it July 4th? Fireworks coming down. I was just speaking my mind. Doesn't mean I don't like her. I think, like I said, she was my
Okay.
first pick. I think she's
Well,
very
I'm going to do this to you here.
aesthetically pleasing.
Like Santino Marella. Apologize.
Apologize.
If you picked her for your number one, apologize to her.
All right, Tracy. I'm sorry for bringing up the student thing. The rendezvous. Rendezvous, though. Okay, let's leave it at that. But she was my number one pick too.
Okay. And my last pick, Nikki.
Nikki, yeah. You know what? I agree with you on Nikki too.
She was your number 2.
She was definitely in the top. My list, it fluctuates a lot.
Yeah.
And probably keep fluctuating through the season, like most of your lists.
Okay.
So is that the last one?
That
you
was my
got?
last one. And again, if you point to Nicole right there in the green dress, that's Tofu's Ninja's official sleeper pick. And
So, in other words, it's an honorable mention.
And I will go on record, she gets the first impression rose if they have one. And I haven't read any spoilers. I'm going to try to stay away from that stupid reality guy.
Reality Steve, right?
Yeah, he's awesome if you just get fed up with the show and want to make sure that the person you hate doesn't get further in.
Right.
Like that one crazy girl last time who kept lying to everybody with the Bachelor with the abs. Bachelor Steve?
No, it wasn't Steve. I forgot who the last.
It was the blonde one with the abs. He picked the Hoppa girl.
Oh.
Ian.
No, it wasn't Ian. But he picked Catherine.
Yeah, he picked the Hoppa
Filipino
girl.
right? Yeah.
But
Okay.
she's first impression rose to Nicole.
That's
That's a lock from Tofu.
Okay. Well, we're going to finish off my list that we matched up 4 from Tofu's list to me. That was Whitney, Jade, Nikki, and Tracy. My other 3 picks will move down the list. Becca.
Corky's approves.
I don't know. This picture could totally be photoshopped, and it probably is. But I don't. She's very photogenic in this one.
It is. It's a very good
And
picture.
So, I mean, that's my gut instinct telling me. And Gut instinct.
Gut.
Next one's going to be Jillian.
Gut. Julian.
No, not Julia. Jillian.
Julian.
Julian? No, there's no U in there. But
Jillian?
I think she's got a very photogenic picture here. So again, am I not talking
You were
close
kind of
enough?
soft. He
Okay.
said she was very photogenic.
Yeah, I think unless it's another one of those things where the photo is a lot more attractive than than she will be in person.
That'd be like that one crazy girl from that one. She really looked good, but she was crazy, and her personality really just killed all attraction to her.
I think that's a lot of the girls on the show that are like that.
All right.
And then the last one I have is on my list here is Michelle.
Michelle.
And again, it's
My belle.
maybe it's because I like that song, but that's the last of my pick. And again,
I
it's
am tone deaf.
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Can I finish here?
Okay, Ross
We're,
Perot.
we're almost done with the show, okay? So that's my 7. I don't really have a sleeper, and I'm not going to pick one. I'm just going to stick with those 7.
And
We'll see how they
finally,
do.
And finally, lastly,
Yes? What do we have left?
oh, I have nothing. I was teasing you.
Oh, Okay. Well, here it is. I'm sure we've
Oh,
wasted enough
yeah.
time.
And Ashley L or I, she's gonna be feisty.
Ashley I, you think
Ooh.
so?
I think she's gonna be catty. She look like catty, and probably the attractive catty, which will make you want to be. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
All right. Let's wrap it up.
push it.
I think it's this has
Push
gone
it
on long
real
enough.
good.
If you're still watching the show, we'd like to thank you for sitting through this.
Yes.
And if you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments if it's getting a little long-winded or there's something we can improve. Let us know about that too.
Yes.
This is BVH and
Tofu Ninja.
the OG13.
.com. Not farmers only.
Not farmers
OG13.com. Battalion of Brothers.
Not Band of Brothers, no.
Oh, we got rid of that.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Battalion. Flint has a battalion of nipple warriors.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. Okay. Thank you for joining us, and we'll go ahead and see you
Nipple
next
warrior.
time. All right. Thank you.
Bye, nipple warrior.